Hello everybody. Now that we have entered the presidential campaign, we already hear many politicians talking about the issue of college debt. Now a new report that has been written by the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis came up with some interesting statistics of how the issue of college debt particularly affect people in the group of minorities, whether African Americans or Hispanics. According to that study, they confirmed once again that anybody with a college degree will do much better in the job market in terms of getting a job or earning higher number of dollars if you have a college degree. But they say that blacks and Hispanics are doing worse than whites and Asians. They say that the median net worth of blacks, for example, actually with a college degree has dropped by 56%. And they mention a number of factors that are influencing that disequilibrium between whites and Asians from one hand and African Americans and Hispanics on the other. One is that most of these people in these minority groups are first-generation college students, which means they come from families who are usually not very wealthy. The other is that most of the wealth is concentrated in their home because they tend to be first-time owners of the American dream, and therefore they have to incur in larger debts in their real estate, while whites and Asians have most of their money in stocks. Also, they tend to borrow more for college because obviously their families are not that wealthy, and borrowing too much obviously jeopardizes the prospects of a long-term sustainable financial future. They also mentioned that blacks especially tend to be discriminated in the job market, and the Hispanics also have extra expenditures because they form such a close knit with their families that at the end the first generation of these college graduates have a tremendous burden in taking care of the finances of the family. In conclusion, this report says that more funding is needed for public higher education, and as the saying goes, politicians all too often think about the next election, statements think about the next generation. And I hope the politicians who are talking so much these days think about that. Thanks for watching the Romero Report, and please remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what you think about the issue of college debt and minorities. And next week, we'll be talking about how welcome people of the LGBT community are welcome in the sciences. So stay tuned.